What's up, guys? It's me here, and I don't think I've ever been as uh, impatient as I have trying to wait a week to make this video. Because as you know, with the schedule and stuff, I usually do one video a week, maybe two. But so anyway, I mentioned in the Woodstock Card Show video that Trade Night was amazing. I would say it was just as good as the show, if not better, because not only did I pick up some two cards, or a couple cards that I really like, but also I've had probably one of the best packs of Recon, if not the best pack of Recon, or the best pack I've ever opened of all time, because you guys will see later on in the video why I'm saying that, but hint hint, it has to do with Mr. Edwards back there, and I mean, it's a whole story with that one, so I'll explain it when I get to it. But first, Trade Night itself was amazing. A lot of deals were made, especially with a few kid collectors, so that's awesome, just seeing younger people in the hobby and knowing that it's not just for people with deep pockets, even though a lot of the products nowadays make it seem like it is. So very, very, very nice to see that. But yeah, so here's the stuff that I traded with them and with a few other people. They actually had a lot of cool stuff. I was really expecting to see high dollar cards, because usually I don't bring high dollar stuff to Trade Night just because it usually sells out at the show. But I was surprised. There was a lot of niche stuff there, some stuff that I didn't have. So yeah, here goes. This was probably the first deal I made, was with Cameron Thomas. I actually bought this one just because I got it for a decent price. I love these 75th anniversary parallels this year, from Hoops to Prism to Revolution. So very excited to get this one. This is the first Prism card I have of the 2021-22 draft class, and it's of a solid player as well. So hopefully Cam Thomas can step it up this year in Brooklyn. And then another rookie. This one's also kind of a short print, but I would say arguably more of a short print. It is a Kenyon Martin Jr. It's a weird top loader, but for those of you who don't know, this is a case hit. So instead of this year's Recon having these spiral case hits, they have the hollow dots, that's what they call it. But I kind of prefer this design just because the last time we saw the Swirl-O-Rama design was in Donruss back in 2014, I want to say. So glad this made a return, even if it was only for 1 year. But Kenny Martin Jr., not a bad one. Got that one for I think $5, so not too bad of a card to get. Here's another nice one. This Jalen Waddle that I traded for. This is probably not going to show on the camera, but it's that sparkle type parallel, so another nice one to get. And let's see, so yeah, a lot of mixed sports, I would say. Got another Cameron Thomas too in that other Thomas deal, but in between trading, I decided to open one more fantasy sports box, and that was the one I got this Hoyt Wilhelm in. But unfortunately, this one didn't go as well as that one, which I kind of expected, because not every box can have more than $30 of value. But I did get a non-card auto, which I'm happy about, because you're not guaranteed to hit. But it's Blake Taylor. Really, I've never heard of him, but it is a rookie on-card auto, so can't really complain, even if it is only a $5 card. But here's a nice one, though. Jersey Kings, Miggy Cabrera. Never owned any Cabrera relic, let alone probably a relic of a star of this caliber, so definitely not something. And it's game worn, so from an unlicensed product, having game worn jersey, really, really nice. Plus it's got that kind of old yellowish type off-white jersey. Okay, so here's two football ones before I get to the main basketball stuff I traded for. Just some AJ Dillon's for a trade-up challenge I did for somebody who was going around trying to trade himself up to different cards. But I finally got this 1988 Fleer Jordan. Surprised I've never had this one. Condition is okay. Some of the corners are really sharp. It's just got some edge issues. Centering is okay as well, but I traded the Joe Burrow Select BGS 9 rookie, which obviously I'm not a fan of graded stuff. So usually, and I'm going to be really hypocritical in this video, which you'll find out in a few minutes or a few seconds. But yeah, usually when I get graded stuff, I'd rather move it for like a raw card of equal value, just because the raw card is usually better in my opinion. Like, you can take a graded card of a base rookie and trade yourself up to a raw card of the same rookie but a parallel. So both ways to look at it, but here's the hypocritical part. So the biggest deal I made of the night was right towards the end, where usually we stay afterwards, but as far as the trade night aspect of it, people start leaving at around, I want to say 8 or 9 o'clock. But yeah, so I made a deal with the kid, traded the 2 Panini cards with Jordan in the back. It was the Rodman Finals MVP, or the MVP contenders or something like that. Championship contenders, there we go. And then the Pippen Optic Retro Series. Also some cash too, because obviously those 2 cards don't match up in value to these 2. So yeah, I did throw in some cash, but here are the 2 big ones. This Luka SGC 9.5 out of 99 red. So the first ever Donruss Choice Luka card I've owned, and especially when it's numbered. But the even bigger one was one that immediately caught my eye, just because I'm kind of a Keldon Johnson fan. I don't really buy too many of his cards, but this one was just I couldn't pass this one up, especially with the grade it had and everything. BGS 9.5, Keldon Johnson, red fast break, or red disco rookie. And I thought this was out of 99, but I completely forgot that the discos are way short printed. So out of 49, or kind of short printed, but yeah. So that was the big trade of the night. Those 2 cards, very happy with them. Although if I do end up moving them, maybe not the Keldon Johnson, but possibly the Luka later on in the season, I'll hopefully try to get some nice raw cards for him. So that's at least something to look forward to, because as you guys know, graded stuff doesn't last long in the collection unless it's, you know, bull stuff or anything like that. But anyway, alright, so here is the big card, or here, I'm going to lead up to it, but right before leaving, managed to grab a few packs of Recon, and so here's the thing with Recon. I like this year's design, but I know people have been opening a ton of it in the shop, so I was always a little hesitant, just because I know I've seen people rip boxes and get some really nice hits. So I did get the packs, but I wasn't expecting a ton out of them, just because you know, I've seen people pull literal $1,000 cards from Recon in front of my eyes. But anyway, I'm like, alright, you know what, maybe I'll be lucky. Late night rip. So here's just the holos that I got. There's Mikal Bridges, Chuma, so yeah, just some pink and silver holos. Got Kyle Lowry, so nothing huge on that end. I did get the Larry Bird though, so that was probably the best holo. This one's the pink one. And I did hit a rookie Recon of Evan Mobley, so that was probably the best rookie of the rip. But I was lucky enough to hit the auto, so I'm like, okay, I love the Recon auto checklist this year. There's a lot of stars. You got Curry, you got geez, I'm blanking out here. Yeah, you got Steph, you got pretty sure Durant signs too. If not Durant, I know for sure Ja, and then Allen Iverson and all that. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll get lucky. I hope this is not a dud, because I know towards the end of my Recon rips last year I started getting some dud autos, which is why I called it quits after I finished off the last box on the shelf. So yeah, so I'm slowly revealing, and let's pretend this Kevin Huerter is the card. So I'm like, okay, you know what, auto. And then I see this, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, Timberwolves, who was the rookie that year? Because to me, in my head, I'm just thinking, alright, the Timberwolves rookie. So I'm talking to obviously the people at the shop. So I'm saying, you know what? What if it's Anthony Edwards, just like last year? Because if you guys remember, I pulled a Edwards Recon auto. And I'm sorry if I'm flustering a little bit. It's just I was insanely happy about this card once I saw what was the number, or the number basically. So, and as soon as I saw that, I just threw the card down, walked away, and it actually gets better than that. So this is how it looked in the back, and then I turned it over, and then I saw this. 2 out of 5 Anthony Edwards auto, and it's funny because I say this is the best card I've ever pulled. I was gonna say that the Recon rookie auto out of 49 was the best one, because obviously that's a rookie auto and it's numbered to 49, but I don't know, this one, I mean, 2 out of 5 Edwards auto, and it's one of the only stickers that I've seen where Edwards actually signed on the sticker, and part of the A is not, you know, out of bounds, I would say. So I don't know, you know, that could be the best card I've ever pulled out of a pack. Not the best card in the collection, but pack-wise, I mean, it's just insane. 2 years in a row getting an Edwards numbered auto, especially to get one that's out of 5. So it's crazy stuff. And yeah, I mean, I know it was a little bit of a build-up 11 minutes into the video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll definitely be opening more packs of Recon. Don't know if I'll get as lucky as I did with that Edwards, but at least maybe a few just to fill my, you know, Recon consumption. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, which might be a mail day. So peace.